It's Friday, the end of May. Memorial Day weekend is up. Monday, it's U.S. holiday for my overseas non-U.S. Viewers. I'm in the process of hauling silage home for the weekend. We're gonna get one more load, and that should get me to about Tuesday. We still got cattle to feed, still got things to do the weekend. Don't stop for the weekend and holidays, but we'll try to not do. We'll do what's necessary. Dad is fixing a hot wire at the moment. He's got the Dodge out there. The Dodge is our fencing truck. We got all of our fencing crap on the back of the truck. Works out really great because we got other trucks are hooked to trailers, or that's what Dad drives home, etc., or whatever. So it's nice to have a dedicated farm truck where we can just, at the end of the day, we just back it in the shed and not have to worry about stuff getting wet or unloading stuff. The brown stuff up the hill is we've been feeding cows all winter, all spring. I've been working on getting cows turned out to grass. That's a little later. It's a lot later than normal. Mostly that's because it's been a cool, dry, wet, dry, cool spring, so the grass is a little slow. So we were a little slower getting cows turned out this year just because of the weather and how the grass was coming along. But we should finish up next week. Going to grass. All the cows are vaccinated as they go, so that's why we just don't open a gate and let them out. And 2/3 of our cows leave the farm. So, but we got the rest of them shut in off of there. Gonna get that tore up and seeded down to something. I do not. There'll be some videos to come about that. We got a little project with our free chisel plow we're doing. We'll get into that. The purpose of this video is in regards to farm safety, tractors on roads, etc. Due to events that happened yesterday. A farmer that Dad and I know, my cousin knows, our family knows. He was killed in a tractor accident yesterday. He was hit by a semi. I do not know the full details yet. Really doesn't really matter. But he was killed. So I guess my point is, those of you that watch my channel, I assume you have some farm background, but a tractor goes 20 miles an hour, so when you see one, slow down, because they're not going as fast as you think they are. For those of you that are farmers and drive tractors down roads, make sure your lights are working, your flashers, your turn signals. Nobody's going to pay attention to you, I know that. But there are people that probably do. So, and I've come across enough tractors that their lights aren't working, their flashers aren't working, their turn signals aren't working. But I know what they're gonna do, and then they end up turning in front of you anyway. But I was already expecting that, but they don't single or whatever. So it's a two-way street. Everybody needs to look out for everybody. That's why I try to do the best I can. The SMV sign on the 44 is new. I replaced it last year. Our flashers do work. The lights on the 9 work. The feed wagon has flashing lights and tail lights on it. Same way with the mower conditioner. Of course, it's brand new, so it better work. Most of this new equipment does have lights and flashers on them. Of course, the M does. Advantage of the M does have the plug-in, like the Haybuster has tail lights, flashers, North Spreader, Baylor. The rake doesn't. But due to recent events that happened, that's made me a little more aware of stuff. The other night I came home with the dirt scraper from our summer ranch, where most of our cows end up in the summer from dirt scraping. I came home in the dark. Of course, it was on the M, so the M had all kinds of lights and flashers, but scraper didn't. I ran about 2 or 3 miles down state highway before I turned off onto gravel roads. I didn't want to do that, but that's what you end up doing sometimes. Our hay trailer does not have lights on it. I want to put lights on it, and like I said before, due to recent events, maybe some of the stuff is going to be upped to be sooner. I do the 4430 and the 966 do not have the 7-way power point plugs on them, but what I did get about 2 weeks ago was 7-way pins, plug-ins to put on those tractors, a bunch of wire to get those tractors wired so we can run, so at least we have lights. No guarantee that somebody's not going to run into you, but at least you have the lights. Also, even for our chisel plow, we've got a new SMV sign was like $7, and the bracket. So for $10, we'll have a slow moving vehicle sign on our chisel plow. It's some random rake teeth. This stuff is from Shoop. Guy said it's when I ordered something, he said it's like $15 in shipping. Is there anything else you want? And I said, well, give me some rake teeth. So our shipping was free and we got stuff. So that's the nice thing about Shoop is he was kind enough to like, hey, don't pay for shipping, order some more stuff, and we needed the rake teeth anyway. So we're gonna get that stuff put on this summer. We'll do some videos of trying to figure out how to wire stuff up. But just a reminder to people: watch out for the tractors on the road. If you've got a tractor on the road, watch out for everybody else, because they won't pay attention to you. But everybody just be safe. And then I guess we'll go there. Said a little video, some stuff coming up on chisel plow. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is a little there's your preview. I guess said we paid basically nothing for it, so we're gonna kind of mess around with it this summer. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks everybody that has subscribed. Like or dislike, I don't care. All that fun YouTube stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you next time.